Hey everybody, my name is Evan McCown. I am the leader of the Raise Campus Ambassador Program. This is my mom and CEO and founder of Raise Global Services, Carol McCown. We are setting up a series of interview questions to kind of introduce the concepts of Raise to people who may want to get involved or to people who may already be involved in Raise. So this is going to be a short mini series. So we're going to start off with the first question of the series, and that is, what is the purpose of Raise to you, and how has that purpose grown since Raise was created 11 years ago?
Oh, wow. That's a really good question. Well, RAISE means Responsible Alliance in Social Enterprise. And, what does that mean? Before RAISE actually was given to me as a kind of a gift, a concept and a vision, I had an opportunity to do some mission work around the world. And I kept thinking when I would be traveling into these third world countries where people had limited housing or no fresh water and no electricity, that why is it that some people can live so well like we do in the United States and others have absolutely zero opportunities? And I thought, well, if you can make money selling food or selling beverages or selling electricity, then why is it that some people can't even have an opportunity to have food and fresh water and electricity? So the idea was that I would go out and teach corporations how to add purpose to their DNA. And by doing so, let's say you're a company like Coca-Cola and you're selling bottled water, water would be something that would be available to everyone across the planet. It started out more of a consulting gig, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to tell people what this vision is and trust God that they would then move forward with the vision. But I realized really quickly that big corporations are like moving the Titanic, and they really do not have the welfare of those people that aren't going to be their customers and as part of the DNA of who they are. So years later, after working through this, I decided to start putting my money where my mouth was, and to build a corporation, a brand, Raise Global, that found and would make money selling electricity or finding renewable energy solutions or finding purification water solutions that we would be able to sell in the first world to make industry and corporations and environments healthy, and then out of our profits take those same technologies into those third world environments and make them have an opportunity to raise up and to have a leg up and to do things that add value to people as a whole, not only in the third world but also in the first world. So that's what it's evolved to, and that's what I'm very excited about, where we are right now as a company and where we are going in the future.
And what places in the third world has Raise had an impact on? So where have y'all had projects going on? Where are we looking to have projects going on?
Yeah, we have. I'm excited to say it's been limited because we've spent a lot of time over the last 11 years building the technologies and bringing all of that to market, working with innovators and engineers. But with what limited access that we've had to being able to do stuff, we've put wells in Africa. We have taken in energy efficient technologies into the Dominican Republic. We've worked with both medical clinics and with orphanages in those locations. We worked with one client to bring hospital beds into West Africa. The women were giving birth literally on a board. And so we partnered with a company in the US that makes hospital beds and set up a way to bring hospital beds into West Africa for the people group that's there. But I want to do so much more. There's so much more that needs to be done and can be done. And I feel like finally we're at the point where we absolutely have the technologies that large corporations and municipalities and government entities can use today to clean up waste streams, to clean up, create fresh water, to bring freshwater technologies into places even like California, to lower energy use in major buildings across the world, whether they're skyscrapers or industrial buildings, whether they're schools or universities. We have the solutions that will add value to the bottom line of those entities that are trying to make a profit and, meet their climate goals and so forth. And with those profits, that's where we're going to go back in and do a lot more in the third world. That is really where my heart lies.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's great.
Great. I would like to say that we're very interested in getting more and more people involved in RAISE. And I think it takes an army to kind of have a mindset. So whether you are at a university where you're getting involved in sustainability, or you work for a corporation, or your children are at a local school, there are so many things that we can do together. And we're really looking for not only ambassadors on college campuses, but that are out in the work field, or that are moms that want to have influence at the schools that they're attending and all of that. So this is a movement. This isn't just for just for me to do or you to do, Evan. This is for anyone that wants to get involved in making the world a better place for the children that are coming up, and for adding value, not only, in a third world environment, but in your own backyard.
Yeah. I love the fact that we're reaching out to college students, high schools, and then various companies. We really have a broad range of individuals who are really interested in making a change. And I think that's great.
That's great. Yeah. And the great news is we can make a change that not only adds value to the corporation or to the school in terms of being sustainable and so forth, which is a box they have to check, but also add value to their budget and their bottom line.
Right. That's awesome. Perfect.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.